guys, welcome back to another video and welcome to my channel if you're new. Hi, my name is Femke and in today's video I will be sharing my first ever review and swatches of Chanel nail polishes. Yeah, you heard me right. Chanel nail polishes, like the real deal. They were hella expensive, let me tell you that, because these bottles were, I think it was like in between 25 towards 28 euros a bottle. I kid you not. I was actually planning on getting the most popular colors that I could find online, so I actually googled Chanel nail polish most popular colors. I really wanted to get like 5 towards 10 colors, but then I saw how expensive they were and my bank account was crying a little bit, so I just decided to get a base and a top coat and 3 colors that were pretty much like a top 3 of polishes that I read online so far. So yeah, I'm really excited to try them out together with you, and of course I will be swatching them on my thumb, just applying 2 coats of each color, maybe even 3 if they are a little bit more sheer, because I really have no idea what these will look like, because now I'm recording this intro, I haven't recorded the swatches yet, so it's still a surprise for you and me together, you know? But yeah, I really hope you like it. If you have any questions or comments, let me know in the comment section down below. And of course, if you are new to my channel and you haven't subscribed yet, I would really appreciate it if you would like to do so. Hit that notification bell as well and become a part of my little nail family here at YouTube. But thank you guys so much for watching on forehand. Definitely let me know if you like to splurge on some more expensive polishes every now and then. As I mentioned, these Chanel polishes are actually the first ones that I got. I also got some Dior polishes a little like few weeks ago. I have already done a video about that, so if you're curious about that, I will leave it at the like end cards at the end of the video, so you can watch that after you've watched this one as well. But yeah, thanks so much for watching and I love you so much, and as usual I hope to see you in my next video as well. Before we're going into the swatches, I'm just going to show you all of the polishes and the boxes and so on, because you know, I love to splurge on nail polishes, especially nail polishes. It's pretty much the only thing I spend like my extra money on my free budget, or if you want to call it like that. But yeah, I have gotten a base, a top coat and 3 of the most popular colors, or at least that's what the internet told me. So yeah, there were a ton of colors to choose from, but I was actually quite happy with the picks that I eventually went with, because they're very wearable and I think I will get a lot of use out of them in like a day-to-day basis, because when I go to my regular job I tend to use colors that I can wear an entire week without a high chances of discoloration on my natural nail plate, discoloring or smudginess or anything like that. So yeah, I'm pretty happy that I chose these 3 colors. They are a little similar, so we have a lighter nude color, a little bit of like a medium nude color, or at least for my skin tone, and I got a light rosy, very cute girly pink as well. But yeah, let's just get into all of these swatches, because I'm really excited to share with you guys what I think about them, because just like a spoiler alert, I was a little underwhelmed, a little disappointed, because these colors are so expensive. Like, you know, the brand, like Chanel on its own, is a beautiful brand, don't get me wrong. I do love their perfumes and stuff like that, but I was really excited to try these, and I had such high hopes and high expectations, because these bottles, they contain 13 milliliters by the way, but these are like, the prices vary from like 24 towards 28 euros a bottle, which is really expensive in my opinion, especially if you know that I have always started out used drugstore brands like Essence and Catrice, which are like 3 euros a bottle max. So yeah, spending this high of an amount of money on nail polishes, just a couple of them, and them not really like acting up to my expectations, is quite like underwhelming, if you know what I mean. But yeah, let's just start off with the base, because the base really wasn't bad at all. The only thing was, if I compare it to the Dior one, which is kind of like in the same price range, it did dry a little slower. So yeah, if I had to choose between the Chanel and the Dior base, I would definitely go for the Dior one, because I just pretty much love that one. It's really, really good. Well, yeah, the first color I'm going to swatch is called Organdy. This one is number 504 or 504, however you want to call that. This is a beautiful nudie color, very wearable, especially if you have a lighter skin tone like I do. I'm actually quite pale, but I can definitely rock any color, to be honest. This is just one of those colors that is really handy to have in your collection, but not a must-have to buy from an expensive brand that Chanel is. I have to mention, I have just purchased and tried out a couple of new nude kind of colors from Catrice Cosmetics. That one was amazeballs, like seriously. You might have already seen that in my latest like Catrice Icon Nails collection update video, which I swatch the, I think, 7 new colors that are in their collection, and the last color that I swatched was a beautiful nude color, very similar to this one, and it actually was way better. Just a little hint, if you want to save a little money but you love colors like this, definitely go for the Catrice one. Because that one was almost completely opaque within one coat, and it's just €2.99 compared to this color, which is like, I don't even know how much I paid for it. I think like 25 bucks or something, maybe even a higher amount of money, because yeah, they were quite expensive. And it didn't even really make a difference if I would have bought these from the web store where I actually got them, which is like a Dutch warehouse kinda like online web store, or if you would buy them directly at Chanel's web store. The price difference is like just a couple of cents, so it isn't really like remarkable or anything like that. So if you do want to try it out, it doesn't really matter where you get them, because if you get them straight from the source or you get them from a reseller, and of course it is the legit real deal, you know, because there are a lot of knockoffs as well. Be sure that you are getting the original Chanel, like the OG brand, and not a knockoff with maybe crazy ingredients in it. Do make sure that you get the real deal, especially if you're paying such a high amount of money. So yeah, that's just something I want to put out there. But let's continue with the next color already, because I am going to do all of my swatches for the 3 colors with just 2 coats on my own natural nail, which is my thumbnail, and there was still a little bit of gel polish base and top coat on there. As I mentioned in previous videos, I actually had a little tear in one of my sidewalls, and just to let it grow out and maintain the length of my nail, I applied that gel. But this next color, the second color of 3 that I got, is called New Dawn. This one is a little bit of a darker nude, light beigey brown kind of color compared to the first one. Still very wearable, very beautiful. I think this one will suit a lot of different skin tones as well. On me it is still very nude, but I think it would look like a beautiful, like very light nude color. If you have a darker complexion, I think that would be gorgeous. But yeah, I think it is a pretty decent polish. Once again, I do have maybe even 5 other colors from way less expensive brands that are quite similar. I am not really hating on the formula. It is a little bit more watery, but that isn't a bad thing in my opinion, because I didn't feel like it was super sheer on the first coat. But then once again, don't judge a polish on its first coat. Always go in with the second one just to see what it looks like. I'm not like 100% seeing opaqueness going on this nail with the second coat, but it isn't bad. But is it good for such an expensive polish? I'm doubting about that, because I'm just not quite sure if I would like you guys to spend maybe even your little small amount of free budget to spend on nail polishes, I don't think I feel comfortable recommending this brand, or at least these polishes, to you if you have a smaller amount to spend on stuff like this. I would rather recommend you guys to just check out Essence and Catrice, maybe even some Sally Hansen polishes, because those are really good as well. And now I'm looking at this color, I do feel like, or at least these colors, I do feel like I have these 3 colors by Sally Hansen from their Insta Dry collection as well, and those were like €5.99 or €6 a bottle. So yeah, even those were still less expensive. But the last and final color I'm going to swatch for you guys, or at least I'm swatching already for you guys here, is actually a really nice light pink one. I do really like the color. I think it's really cute. Once again, is it something that I don't already have in my collection? Absolutely not. I definitely have like 5, maybe even 10 colors that are quite similar, or at least in the same like color spectrum, if you know what I mean. But yeah, other than that, it's a cute color. I'm happy that I chose this one as well, because if you guys have been hanging around with me here on my YouTube channel for a longer period of time, you know that I love my pink colors, and especially lighter pinks like these. I tend to wear those a lot in daily life when I go to my regular full-time job. I just love pink soft colors like these, because even though they are quite wearable, they don't stain easily as well. So that is a big plus in my opinion. But yeah, I don't know, I'm not as blown away as I hoped I was. Oh, and this color is called Nuvola Rosa, by the way, if I hadn't mentioned that yet. I don't think I mentioned it yet, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know, I don't want to say I'm like super disappointed and it was a waste of money, because it definitely wasn't. Like, trying out more expensive brands like this are either hit or miss, or just a little bit in between. I feel like the colors are a little bit in between, more towards a miss, because if I compare them price wise and quality wise to, for example, Essence or Catrice Cosmetics, they aren't as good and they are more expensive, but they aren't bad either, because I've actually worn this beautiful pink color for a week. I think it was like 7 or 8 days, and I didn't have a lot of chipping or tip wear or anything like that, even though I have a very manual job. So yeah, quality wise they are quite good, but they're not especially like better than any very inexpensive drugstore brand like Essence or Catrice or Sally Hansen. So yeah, definitely let me know what you think about these colors in the comment section down below. So far, I'm not impressed by them at all. They are expensive, but I did really like the base and the top coat. I like the top coat a little better than the base, because it was a little fast, or more fast drying, I have to say. But yeah, definitely let me know what you think about these colors. I'm just being brutally honest, because they were really expensive. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. I love you so much, and I hope to see you in my next video as well.